Big night at Wagga on Saturday night. They've got the running of the Wagga Cup. Steve Turnbull is taking I'm Blue Double D down to compete in the race, and he's joining us on Trots TV to have a chat. Thanks for your time, Steve.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I'm Blue Double D, a horse that was very good last week in a heat of the World Driving Championships and would have to be very competitive in the Wagga Cup on Saturday night.
Yeah, he's 2 runs prior to that were really good in a few country cups. Then he missed his gate. I tried to push him through to hold a position at Bathurst, and he missed his gate and didn't go all that good that night. But real pleased with the way he went at Menangle again on last Sunday.
The smaller track at Wagga, the 800-metre track, that's not going to be any concern for him at all?
No, he loves them. Yeah, oranges are even smaller, and yeah, he just burns around those little tracks.
He loves the speed on in his races. We've seen that before in the past. And going on what happened in the Albury Cup last week, they went very, very hard up front. So if they do the same thing this week in the Wagga Cup, it's going to suit you down to the ground.
Yeah, that's right. He can go up and do a little bit of work, but at Bathurst that night, when I pushed him a bit earlier, he seems to like to just let them do a bit and then come over the top.
Amanda's got a couple of runners in the race as well. He's a prince, and it don't matter to me. They look to have chances too. Yeah, they've both been racing pretty well and done a good job. And yeah, it's just a shame she's not driving Blue Double D, but had a bit of success on him there for a while until that, like I said, till he did things at Bathurst that night. What about Mighty Gift? Now, it's resuming in race number 3. I take note that it trialled extremely well on Monday at Bathurst, and we haven't seen him for quite some time. Last raced in the Breeders' Crown Final last year. What are you expecting of him?
Yeah, we give him a good spell after that. He's done a really good job. He had a light trial and got the line nice, and then opened him up a bit last Monday, and was real happy with him.
I guess the biggest concern on Saturday night is the fact that he's drawn barrier 6.
Yeah, that's correct. But Nanda will probably try and stay up the front of him a bit. Yeah, he's always been known to be able to keep going in his races. So with those couple of trials under his belt, and he's been in work about 3 months now, so he should be fit enough.
Mouse in the House goes around in the Wagga Derby. Now, with the scratching of Sporty Spook, it looks like a really good race for Mouse in the House.
Yeah, we were quite happy with his run too. We freshened him up a little bit after he won all those ones straight, and was real happy with in the Derby heat. He didn't have a lot of luck from the wide draw, had to go back, and then was boxed for a run a couple of times. So, yeah, couldn't be happier with him, and if he gets the right run, he'll be right there.
So you've got a bit of an opinion of him?
Yeah, well, we thought he was a little bit under a Derby horse, but his track work was really good, and we wanted to give him a couple of runs before the Gold Crown Series, and was really happy with the way he went against the big boys in the Derby heat, and he was a bit unlucky and found the line good. So, yeah, he's getting there every year. I think he'll keep improving, and yeah, he's not far off the good ones.
What about in the last, a 2-year-old, Smith Star's Lexus, placed on debut behind Power of Red. Do you like him?
Yeah, very tough horse. I think he'll just get better and better. He seems to be a tough little fella, and he's made a good, long, sustained run in that first start. They ran good time, and he drew ordinary, and yeah, I was very happy with him.
You've had a good run in town recently with a few winners. It's been good to see you winning some races in Sydney.
Yeah, starting to get a bit of a team. You have sometimes have the Bush team and the City team, and yeah, this year's we've had a bit of both, and they're doing. He's a Thrill and horses like that are doing a real good job down there. And
also noticed that Nathan's back doing a bit of driving and having plenty of success.
Yeah, he gave it away for a while when Manda was kicked off, and he went and did something else for a while, and then he started doing his shoeing, and then he started having a few drives and had a bit of success, so he's back into doing a bit of driving as well.
And finally, the Bathurst Gold Crown just around the corner. Have you got a nice team of 2- and 3-year-olds for the big races?
Yeah, well, we had a bit of a kick in the guts. That Power of Red, he was a really nice 2-year-old. Had a lot of opinion of him, and he busted a splint bone in his back leg, so he's been operated on by Christine, and he'll be out for 3 or 4 months. And yeah, that was a bit of a blow because he was a nice horse, but and the bloke I got in at Wagga's not in it. But some of the fillies, I've been for the one in tonight at Penrith, and I had a couple in last night that they're going to be competitive. So probably looking at the filly side of it more so this time.
All right, Steve. Well, enjoy the weekend coming up and your trip to Wagga, and we wish you all the best of luck.
Good on you. Thanks, mate.